It felt like we just started yesterday.
Well, we got early action started. You're getting a live look in at the Akron-Hoban Central York, who came out of Pennsylvania. Hoban just scored to make that a 19-7 ball game there in the second quarter. Ty Bartell on the call there. We got some pretty good, interesting games tonight. And it's ones that you might not think of interesting, but I think maybe because of their records, it could make it interesting for us.
Yeah, we'll start with the obvious. I think everyone has eyes on Mooney versus South Range. That has playoff implications, seeding implications. You got to feel like South Range has playoff implications on the line there. If they lose again, they're sitting at 8 right now. Do they dip all the way below 12?
Well, you don't want to risk it.
Right.
You control everything is still sitting in there. They control everything this week. You don't want to go into next week having to rely on somebody to help you to get in.
We have a trophy game going up at Ashtabula County as Edgewood and Jefferson. That's a big, big rivalry. So with a trophy on the line, so we'll see how I think it's called the Battle of the Bridge, if I'm not mistaken, for that one. So that one will be fun to watch.
Gerard
versus Hubbard.
On a roll.
Can you imagine if the Eagles upend them after all they've done to get on top of the NE8? Poland would love it.
Oh yeah, Poland wouldn't mind that. They're hosting Lakeview tonight. Got a big rivalry game. Boardman-Fitch.
Boardman versus
Fitch.
Fitch.
Just an annual rivalry game.
We got all the AAC, outside of Warren Harding, all the AAC teams playing each other, which doesn't usually happen in football, but Canfield's playing Howland and Fitch is playing Boardman. So.
And a big, big conference game between McDonald and Springfield. So the Blue Devils at home, are they looking ahead to next week? Because that's.
Did they learn from Middle Ridge last week?
Yes.
They watched that game and go, let's not make that mistake. That's not to say that Springfield, you have to look past them for them to beat you. Springfield's good enough to beat you even when they have your full attention. Another game I'm kind of looking at is Niles Struthers, two teams that have had kind of very hard, tough seasons, trying to end the last 2 weeks on a positive note. They match up pretty well with each other. They're always rivals. I think that could be an impressively good game.
I also think Jackson Milton Camel could be a very close game. I could be wrong.
Brookfield and
Newton Falls.
They're kind of like Struthers Niles. They've both had tough seasons.
Yeah.
Western Reserve Middle Ridge too. I want to see how Middle Ridge responds to last week.
Yeah. So lots of things going on here. We are at the Athletics, and by the way, the Athletics is our sponsor here on the Audible Call. So we like that, and that's the reason you get to see it. Now, we show a lot of games. We bounce from game to game to game, let the announcers do a lot of the talking. But if somebody wants to watch a game, if they got a matchup that just intrigues them tonight, how do they go about that, man?
Well, you can watch all the games that we have in their entirety at ysnlive.com/live, and we have some bonus coverage tonight as we've added Orange, which will be on the network. Their crew taking care of that, and Wyndham, which picked up a home game against Richmond Heights. That will be on the network tonight, so some bonus coverage as well.
Well, and also in that bonus coverage, there is a big game tonight. We haven't even mentioned it yet. Garrettsville, Garfield, and Crestview.
How did we not mention that?
That is a big, big game with playoff implications, all that stuff. So Fitch, Boardman getting ready to kick off. So like we like to do, we like our announcers to take things over. So Michael McKenzie's on the call there. And let's head out there and check it out.
On the opening kickoff.
Personal foul territory typically, but we will see. And referee out there to make the call. And unsportsmanlike conduct against Hoban. Free yardage, free first down. So 25 seconds still. 1st and 10. And striking distance here for Central York at the 21. Still one timeout, bunching things up. One receiver each way here for the Panthers. Nace backs up to the shotgun. Put one into motion, take the snap. looking left, staying in the pocket now, shuffling out, tackled down inside the 20 off the quarterback keeper. Central York gonna likely have to take that time out just to preserve any time, and they will at 18 seconds left to go here in half number 1. 19-7. The Archbishop Hoban Knights currently in the lead, but the Central York Panthers are knocking on the door, trying to knock that deficit back down to a single digit and a single possession. Cannot stop the clock any longer, though, the Panthers. So anything
through the block and reads the play beautifully. They're going to say Higgs just got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain, but a big play on the perimeter by Ray Vodhandel to start this game defensively for Boardman. Falcons offense has been prolific for a majority of the season, but in games against Division II opponents, they are only averaging a little over 20 points per game. See if Boardman can continue that trend. Richard to the right. He gets the option pass on the pitch. He breaks a tackle but can't break another. He's brought down for a 2-yard loss back at the 25-yard line. And the Boardman defensive line making the play there. 2 consecutive big-time plays to set up 3rd down and 13. They spot this one all the way back at the 24. And a big start for this Spartan defense. Can they get off the field early? They're going to try to make some late substitutions.
So far, I mean, I think if you're Carrollton and your coach Storm Hill, I think you have to be pleased with the way your offense has come out. And again,
100%.
Not too many teams on 3rd down and 8 can push the ball across the middle of the field on West Branch's defense.
I was going to say, and on this drive, already picking up 2 first downs. On this Warrior defense especially, I mean, that's pretty pleasing as well.
It is. So Allison, good start. It's a pitch. And bouncing to the outsides, Kiko finds a little hole and is quickly met. We'll see if they give him. I think they're going to give him forward progress there.
Yes, I think about maybe a yard or 2.
But if Carrollton can somehow punch it in the end zone here, this would be quite the opening statement drive for the Carrollton offense. And also,
pitch. Early 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. Callagher will drop back. Now he's going to try to take off and run. Right side, Callagher can't get to the edge. He picks up 3 yards, but not enough.
As encroachment called on Hoban. Make this field goal a little bit easier for Central York. .30-yard field goal attempt here for Burt. 5 seconds left in the half, trying to cut this deficit down to 9. Snap down, kick is up, it's angling it.
Another really appealing team to watch, but
plenty of tickets available for that one, folks. If you're interested, log on to StubHub.
We were talking here before the broadcast. Joe Flacco not looking too bad against your Stillers.
There's something to be said for any quarterback that leaves Cleveland.
Carrollton Thomas is a senior, 5'8", $170. So that'll be a gain of no yards. Back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted right now at the West Branch 30-yard line. And more importantly, Carrollton is also running some clock here as well. We have about
I was going to mention that. I
almost
think
7.5 minutes to go.
If they can punch one in and really manage the clock like this all game, it'll be a very...
Looks to be on the Eagles, thrown right at the offensive line. We are awaiting the call. Holding offense, and there's the Eagles' first penalty.
Offensive line and touchdown, Poland. What an effort from Vito Kamara. Offensive line that pulls him into the end zone. Poland strikes first from 25 yards out. He was stopped, but Combination of Babiak and Schaefer just dragged him into the end zone. Now, Salvi Karamusa on it for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Pulling it takes an early 7-0 lead. The 25-yard rushing touchdown from Vito Kamara.
Good gain from Songer in this Eagles offense. Mario Lipinski, the freshman, wraps him up and makes a tackle. Mario Lipinski has been a star for the Indians this year as a freshman. This young duo we're going to talk a little about Girard offense. Pearson and Lipinski has been noted multiple times this year.
Fun fact, that young duo has accounted for half of the Indian scores this season.
Unbelievable.
In the air and on the ground with Pearson. So,
Sophomore and a freshman. Northeast State better be ready for years to come.
Girard is going to be a powerhouse in Youngstown, Ohio. All right, here we go. Songer is joined by Mr. Odom.
2nd and 6.
Gives it to Hasmahalis up the middle.
Swallowed up. Looked like it could have been a gain of about 2 or 3, I'd say.
In 3. Ball's on the 36-yard line.
3rd and 3. Another player to look out for tonight. 72. Dylan Littell for Girard. That is a big man. He is a junior sitting at 6'7", 310.
Wow.
Wow was right.
Just a absolute specimen.
In motion. Drop back, looking to throw, and it is caught. Nice play there by number 7, Landon Hefner, to complete the catch. That'll get back to maybe a gain of 1 or 2 there. So a lot of running, but wasn't much of a gain.
It wasn't the most beautiful throw, but pass play, but it got the job done. Got a couple yards up there, and
that's what key for Girard. They had to shut down Hubbard. They've been on a roll these past 2 weeks, and they're shutting them down early. So Auger will be set to putt for the Eagles.
High snap. Songer's going to pin the...
Good punt. It's Hasmahalis there.
Got it. Nope, did not get it. And it's going to be a touchback.
Good try. Tried to throw it back in, just couldn't get it.
So here comes Pearson.
7 yards there. After the forward progress.
A lot now. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a great build. And like you said there, he's patient. He watches the gap open. He hit it very well. Picks up the first down for the Warriors.
He does, and that's a kid that if you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't think he's a freshman just based on the maturity that he's shown throughout the season. Hurst dropping back. He's flushed. Has some room to run now. Fires across the middle. That is Marshall. Marshall turns on the Jets down the sidelines and close to the 40-yard line as he finally steps out of bounds. Get the fast running back in open space.
Oh, yeah.
And Kevin Marshall makes Carrollton pay.
Great poise there shown by quarterback Grady Hurst. Kind of all of his options are taken. He's flushed out of the pocket, dumps it off to Marshall, and he got a great chunk play right there.
Hurst is a guy that just seems like nothing phases him. He's cool, calm, collected in the moment. Here's a quarterback run for Hurst, right up the middle. Grady Hurst puts on the Jets across the 30, down to the 25, and close around the 20 to 21-yard line. Grady Hurst finally taken down. West Branch having no issues.
Again, Grady Hurst, one of those guys, one of those quarterbacks not afraid to get dirty. He's not afraid to take a hit. Doesn't slide, doesn't walk out of bounds all that often. He wants to get that extra yardage. Yes. He's a very gritty player, and I'm sure this team is very glad to have him at the helm.
They really are, and that's a quarterback that welcomes contact. He's not afraid to put his shoulder into somebody, as you saw there on that play. Big gain for West Branch. Hurst dropping back, he's flushed, stays on his feet, fires across the middle. It's caught, no, incomplete. Intended for Gregory, a little bit behind him, and Gregory couldn't haul it in, which
I believe it was intended for Drake Striefler.
It was. My apologies.
It's all right, a little hard to see the numbers up here in the box.
Offense, defense, special teams. The return.
Uncharacteristic drop there for Striefler, but nonetheless, just getting warmed up here on the first drive.
Might as well get out the drops
That's
early,
right.
as they say.
Yes.
So now the big opportunities
Yeah,
lie
Striefler is a guy that usually holds that one in. Tough throw, though. Good throw, actually, from Hurst as he was on the move. Carrollton, I think they jumped off sides, and they are going to get him.
If you're on that
4 or 5 yard penalty.
Great hard count there by Grady Hurst to get him to jump. You know, the last couple of weeks, I feel like it hasn't worked a whole lot. If anything, our own offensive line has been jumping with 115 yards in penalty. Last game against Alliance, that was quite the ugly one. But
running through, Jason Moore-Jackson. Hold my Gatorade.
Definitely over the years,
baby!
Certainly worked in the Warriors' favor.
The speed to catch up. Save the touchdown.
Hurst in the shotgun. Marshall is running back. He'll fire it out. Oh, and that's
just
a good move as Thomas
Kingston
reverses
Powell.
field. Thomas stays on his feet.
Saves the
Almost
touchdown.
runs the guy over.
And
Still
now the
on his
Raiders
feet and finally wrestled
knocking
down.
on the door all of a
After
sudden.
all that, JT reversed field
splash play.
and picked up some positive yards there.
Jason Borshak.
I believe he picked up a first down there.
He did, yes.
Instant Shamu.
For the Warriors.
You're in the splash zone. Z like that one. Handoff up the middle, looking for space and rumbling down to the 5 yard line. That was Tommy Valentine. Valentine with some Cardinal Mooney roots on mom's side, so this game means a lot to him. And his brother Gus was obviously part of that 2022 state championship team that played with this very Cardinal Mooney team at Arrowhead Stadium in Girard on the way to a state championship. Raiders just trying to stay competitive in this one. Toy. Looks like he's going to give it up. And that interior line of Cardinal Mooney coming up big. When you're talking big, you can't talk big without talking about Dewey Hurd. He clogged up the line, and there was nowhere to go. Ball on the 6, 3rd and goal for South Range. Got to be honest, field goal does not cut it here. The whole field is 4-down territory for the Raiders tonight. Obviously a non-conference game. 2 receivers to the left. Back in the backfield. Toy scrambles out to that left side, and he's taken down. So now frustration for South Range. And Toy hearing about it on the sideline. That's just, again, that's experience. That's something that you got to have. You got to know you can't take a sack there. 4th and goal for South Range, and they're going to let the clock tick down to 0 and have some time to think about it with a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Back after this, after we hear from Myers Family Insurance. When you think about the team and how your team at Myers Family Insurance has...
Or is inside the 50 to the Spartan end of the field. They'll actually spot him down right at the 50-yard line. That's a 4-yard pickup on first down for the Falcons. Falcon head coach T.J. Parker starting to lean on his offensive line more on this second drive. Pistol formation. It's another carry for Richard. At least it was going to be the 4th consecutive carry to DeAndre Richard, but a flag is thrown, and it looks like false start against the Falcons. That is the call. So that'll back him up behind the sticks. It'll be 2nd down and 11 from the Fitch 45-yard line.
With you here, 4th and goal for South Range, 5:14 to go. They trail by 2 scores. offense back on the field. Toy brings up Vorshak to his left side. Calls for the snap. Looking. Tossing into the corner. He got it! Touchdown! It's Toy to Colin K. It's okay with Colin K. Touchdown Raiders. 14-6. What a gutsy call. What a gutsy play. And what an outcome for South Range as they chip away into this mountain that Mooney has created here in quarter number 1. Starkey to kick the extra. It's up, and it is, wait a minute. There is a penalty flag on the play. You don't see that very often. They didn't even signal for the extra point. Well, good or no good, they tossed that flag up. So, okay, so here's the scenario. If it's on Mooney, that moves it up that 1 yard. Does South Range go for 2? Let's go to the white hat here. They're going to keep talking about things. Here we go. So it's going to be against Mooney. So they're going to give a retry. Usually on something like that, it's good or no good. And let's see what the Raiders are going to do. It looks like they're sending out the offense. Ball will be at the 1 yard line. Vorshak goes out. Hiscox and Toy go out. And just confirming out there is Coach Allegretto, the offensive coordinator for seemingly forever here. He's done an outstanding job. Congratulations to Coach Allegretto, his son Isaac going into the South Range Hall of Fame last Saturday. And now the Raiders from the 1.5 yard line or so will line up to go for the deuce. So let's see what happens here. Vorshak in the backfield along with Toy. 2 receivers, the bottom of your screen. It's Hiscox and Titus. Titus on the inside. Vorshak moves up to the right hip pocket of Toy. Snap there. Toy looking right over the middle. That one is caught! Guess who? It's the guy with the 1-1 on his chest.
Clark and Boucher have been Songer's targets all year long, and it looks like it's going to continue tonight. No throws to Boucher yet. You know, we've seen the last couple weeks he's been getting the ball early on, but we just haven't seen it yet.
Tells you about the production he's had this season. Gerard really keeping an eye on him. Songer is going to shift. And that Gerard defense looks to be offside. Yep.
Encroachment. There it is. Gerard's 3rd penalty of the game.
Could be a good opportunity to get right back in this. Moody will take the snap. He'll go quickly on a screen outside, and Tutwiler on the left, just a bit overthrown. And incomplete, and a 4th down coming up for Liberty. And they'll bring out the kicking team. Coach Prologo, with the way his offense has been running, deciding not to go for it. And it'll be Elman Garcia, number 67, coming out to attempt what will be a 25-yard field goal. Or 24 yards officially. The snap and the hold and the kick up and through. So Liberty getting an extra field goal off of this most recent drive, capitalizing off the turnover with 3 points. 15-0 Liberty.
All right, here we go. Saunders joined by Rome Odom and Michael Hasmahalis. Jacob Hayes to his right. Clark and Boucher on his left. He's going to keep it up the middle. Rolls to the right.
Pearson right there. A.J. Pearson playing both sides of the ball, and he'll go make the play.
And it's going to be 4th down.
Ridge goes back quick. Batista, same play, running to the right side and walks under the end zone, basically untouched for a touchdown. And Ridge gets up 14-0 in the first. 7 seconds to go, pending this extra point attempt. Western Reserve jumps again. So Coach Hake is going to go for 2.
What was that stat last week? 5 jet sweeps in a row?
Yes, they had 5 jet sweeps / jet tosses in a row. I
never seen it
shocked.
before, but it worked.
I was shocked.
It worked against Lakeview, and Songer, being the experienced senior quarterback, made the right call. So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball spot on Girard's 28. Just under a minute to go.
And there's a flag.
Songer got that. Girard defensive line jumping
That's
again.
number 4. That's something I've noticed here early on. Girard has been shifting their D line a lot. They have been stunning them and moving them around, and that can cause some confusion sometimes. So definitely something that is not helping them.
1st and 5 now.
I mean, I understand, that's what you do in your defense. That's what you do in your defense. But I mean, you shift them too much, and they just get confused and misread the snap count.
Hand it off to Hasmaelis up the middle. There he goes.
Man in motion, McDevitt, and he's going to give it this time to Osborne. Osborne into the end zone for a touchdown.
For Girard's red zone for the first time tonight, and they are not letting Girard's record scare them in any way possible, especially after that Poland win.
I mean,
last week.
You want to talk about a Northeast State thriller. I mean, that was phenomenal last week.
Like a Big Ten slugfest.
It was definitely a Big Ten slugfest.
And Coach Hoffman's going to...
They're going to run the quarter out, and that'll do it here from quarter number 1 at Memorial Stadium Alumni Field. I'm Brady Fruza joined alongside Luke Mantle. We'll be back right after.
The ins and outs.
7 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Mineral Ridge up 16-0. This one's booted to Timmy Sorensky. Takes it right around the 20-yard line. Sorensky trying to find some holes. Penalty flag comes flying. Looks like it's going to be...
Snap is taken with a second on the play clock, but Coach TJ Parker didn't want to let it get any closer to a potential delay of game that would have made it 3rd down and 9. So Coach Parker burns the Falcons' first timeout of the game. Both teams with a pair of timeouts remaining, exactly 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. 3rd down and 4 for the Falcon offense coming up.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can
Just great blocking there, and once Kamara found the hole, he was gone. That speed that he uses to his advantage so well. Karamusa extra point is up and good. So a 21-0 lead for Poland with 4:04 to go in the first quarter.
What does it mean to be approved? I'm Tracy, and to me it means getting you to work.
2 potential plays they'd need to get off the field without allowing any points. Again, 2 players in the backfield with the quarterback Callagher. It's Richard to the left, Higgs to the right. Out of the Austintown Fitch timeout. Higgs motions left into...
Down, first drive. Touchdown right away. Pearson and Sloan.
I mean, just
quick, fast.
Blew the shoes off his home crowd.
But
Hubbard
Girard has 4 penalties in the first. All off and
motion.
coachments.
Clark hands it to Hasmaelis, gets to the right, cuts back left, up the middle.
Michael
Hasmaelis had a touchdown. Hubbard's gonna. What a run! Wow!
And we're all squared up. After the kick.
Goes right, goes left, right through the heart of the Girard defense, and Michael Hasmaelis. Wow!
Unbelievable! Wow, wow, wow. That's insane. That's in.
Evans to hold. Faulkner's kick is up. It's wobbly, and he missed it wide left. Faulkner misses the field goal, and the Boardman defense stands up strong again. The Falcons, no points on their opening 2 drives. And how about this start for the Spartans defense? They stand up on 3rd and 4. A 2-yard tackle for loss forces Coach Parker to try to take the field goal. And Faulkner just cannot find the uprights for 3 points.
Start. Yeah, Clippers are going to have pretty good field position once again. Not as good as the last 2 possessions, but right around that 42-yard line.
Shotgun set, backs behind him. Receivers to the right man in motion to his left. Hands off to the back. And he fights hard for about 6 yards.
He did fight hard there. Man.
The Bulldogs were there. They were on him.
They were.
He kept those legs going.
That's what you got to do. It's about halfway to the first down on that one. You get 5 yards of carry. That'll get you somewhere. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Quick flag.
I think they're going back.
Football at the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at about the 49-yard line. And for the first time in about, I want to say, 8 minutes, the Brookfield offense is back out onto the field. As Jackson Bayes lines back up into shotgun formation, and he will look to pass. He's got a man wide open. Catches it. In for the end zone. Touchdown, number 23, Brody Smith. And that has just been all Brookfield here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And the freshman Jackson Bayes showing out here tonight on YSN Live.
Not after a good pickup by the Clippers passing.
That's number 12, Cameron Conkle from Columbiana. Come from a few good Conkles over there.
Lots of Conkles.
Man, to Cameron with a big play. Boy, he's tall. Great reception. There was 2 guys on him. Hayes just trusted his man.
Going to start at the 10 here. Hayes in shotgun. And he hands it off, and he's stopped pretty quickly. Doesn't get much, if anything.
That was Jensen Nordquist, and that was a big play by the interior line. East Palestine Bulldogs.
Second goal from about the 9.5.
He's looking to the sideline, seeing what Coach Spate's going to do. Sending in some receivers. Looks like they'll be far out to the left at this point.
Hayes in the shotgun with his backs to the right and left. He hands off. Crisscross action. Picks up a couple, but not much.
They're going to put him in a tough 3rd down position.
Third.
Spartans will set up 1st and 10 from the Bombers' 35. From their own 35.
Wyndham defense is trying to match up.
Richmond Heights is running on another player.
Blocking there by the Warriors to give him a little bit of a runway.
That was a fantastic play there by Thomas. Again runs to the left side, follows his blockers, and plows into the end zone for another West Branch touchdown.
Another cool, calm, and collected drive there by the West Branch Warriors.
So back-to-back runs there to the left side, following the blockers was Thomas, and that time plowed his way into the end zone as it is 19-0. West Branch going to just kick the extra point here as Gavin Clemens will look to get back on track.
So right now, a little, I won't say, but yeah, they're bringing, and we got three or four different kinds.
Three different cookies. Only one gets a review, though.
All right. So 2nd and 4. Javier Carter in the backfield gives it to Salam, stretches to the outside. Let's see if we can get the corner. We got a penalty, and we got, I believe, Luke Seaman there.
Seaman. It's a big loss on the play, plus a holding call. Not sure what's going to be the.
They're just going to wave it off.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
Well, I think we're going to decline it. Yeah, smart call by Coach Kappas, obviously. You take the penalty, you give them the down back, you decline the penalty, you take the loss on the play, and they lose the down.
That's that Mount Union education that you and Coach Kappas.
Yeah.
You're playing chess when us Muskies are playing checkers. All right, 3rd and 14. So the Lancers really haven't had to throw the ball much at all here. I don't know, have they thrown the ball?
They have thrown the ball, nothing significantly downfield.
Oh, that's right. They're the 4th down. So I don't know what's going. Carter gets to the outside because he gave the corner. It doesn't look like it, and he's going to go down there. Nice job by the Leopard defense there. Drake Wilson and popping up there.
Luke Seaman again.
Luke Seaman. All the single digits all look about the same there. So
yeah, 0 looks like 8, 8 looks like 3. It's very similar. 6 looks like 8.
So yeah, the Lancers here on that 4th down. I'm trying to think if they've thrown any others. I mean, they've been has
Well, they
success
threw a curl route. Remember on 4th down that wasn't converted. They ran a little curl route right at the sticks, but wide of the mark.
Still showing going for it right now. Now, some analytics show, plus young Sheldon I remember watched that punting really, there's some merit to going for it all the time. Back and Stouffer way up there. And we get a end over end floater that's gonna, we got a hold here, so that's gonna turn a 30-yard punt probably into a 40-yard punt.
Yeah, Coach
Why can guys just not? Do you ever get called for a hold in your career, Frank?
All the time.
Just too grabby, huh?
Well,
sorry, these cookies are.
Takes a snap, goes off to the left here. Quarterback keeper, he's got some room. And he's going to get right into the end zone. Score for the Eagles. Be a 41-yard touchdown run for United.
Yeah, and that's, I think, part of it is it just, you're going to play.
I think there's.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, is whatever that phrase is. Seems like that's one of those. Just hold all the time. They're not going to call it all the time.
They're not.
Just not to be too blatant, right?
Correct.
All right, so Leopards take over on their own 33-yard line there. Stouffer, play action fake, gets some pressure there. Scrambles the outside.
Usually it's Blake Hammond, usually the quarterback for the Brookfield Warriors. He is out tonight. So here's Jackson Bayes. Will pitch it off to Rico Smith. Rico Smith will go around the left side, and Rico Smith's got some speed on him. Look at Rico Smith. Rico Smith in for the end zone. Touchdown, 48 yards.
Gabe's not super happy about that play either, but sometimes your competitive nature. Gabe is a competitor. He wants to win. You just try to do too much.
Yeah, and like we said, he's done a great job all year of kind of maintaining his poise underneath a lot of pressure. So uncharacteristic start for Gabe, but Leopards can bounce back. Lancers looking for their own screen there. I think it's snuffed out there. Let's see what Carter's going to do. He's going to throw it out of bounds. It's been an RPO so the linemen were not downfield. There looked like he set up for a screen, but not quite sure what that was looking at the replay. But Leopards got the stop there. Explain how ineligible man downfield works. And
so in high school football, you have a 3-yard window from the spot of the ball. For example, right now the ball is on the 36. The lineman cannot go past the 39 on a pass play. Otherwise, it's considered an ineligible lineman downfield. You have to stay in that little three-yard bubble.
Carter looks at the slant, makes a connection there, and it got it off to the races there to the 34-yard line there. Nice toss and nice run.
And I think Lakeside just gave 5 back. Oh, never mind. They drew the offsides. So they're going to take 5 free ones, and that's going to make that 2nd and 7 into a 2nd and 2. And an unfortunate penalty for Conneaut in Lakeside inside the red zone. Here's Murphy. Quick hitter on the outside. Davion Gaines missed on the first, and he got in. Touchdown, Dragons. 15-yard touchdown, and the Dragons answer right back.
You know, we've seen that so much so far here tonight by Murphy, just the ability to get the ball out so quick, and it kind of seems to be the MO of tonight's game. Get the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers, and let your playmakers do the rest.
You know, it looked like he had a chance to be tackled about 2 or 3 times on that one. Found the lane, and most importantly, get north and south. Kick is up, and it's good. I'm not sure there, but it looked like Conneaut might have got a piece of that.
It did, you know, it seemed to die out the end, but, you know, give a lot of credit to senior Evelyn Stein for getting that ball through, muscling it up right through the upright.
5-yard line.
Tackled by Xavier Bordello. But do we have a flag? They're bringing it back. Illegal formation.
All right, so that's a big.
Jack Necker's pass complete to Will Smith. Tackled by Aston Batilio. That's good for a G-Men first down.
Oh, it was coming through.
Is there a flag? I didn't see a flag, but I saw a hold.
There's a flag for sure.
Big hold right by the play. So all it takes just a little change in the wind direction.
Yeah, this could be a lot of momentum here.
Yeah.
We're waiting to see what the refs say. Pick the flag up. Let's see what they're going to call.
Wow. 18.5 minutes of football played.
It was against Bulldogs. Penalty declined.
Was against the Bulldogs.
So now they got a 3rd and goal.
Declined. Well, 18.5 minutes of football, and Columbiana has dominated every minute.
Yeah.
Two receivers deep left on the wide side, shotgun set. And try and
He going way outside.
Hayes McCoy goes wide outside, takes it in himself. It looks like, yes, touchdown Clippers.
Boy, they were chasing him. but he knew right where he had to get. Great play by McCoy. And this is not what anybody expected walking in here tonight. I don't think on either side of the stadium would anybody expected this.
He's going to keep himself, pitch it to Algiers. Little triple option there for this Indian option.
Good little speed
offense.
Speed option there. Yeah, maybe it'll get it 2, maybe 3. We'll get him 3. My apologies, I'm not very good with numbers.
Second and 7 balls now spotted at the Eagles' 38-yard line. Just under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Pearson's joined by his running back twins on both sides.
Sloan out wide right. Moves Lipinski. Sloan wide open. Deep ball, touchdown. Braxton Sloan burns the Eagles DBs. And A.J. Pearson drops it in the bucket for a touchdown. Gerard, 38 yards in the air. Wow.
How are the Eagles going to respond after that one? I mean, Erickson's on to take the extra point for the Indians. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Gerard holds a 21-6 lead on the Hubbard Eagles. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria. Bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and funny combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial.
First down and 3 for the Vikings.
First and goal from the 3.
Run up the middle from Easton Armstrong.
Yoho, handoff. Armstrong punches it in. Easton Armstrong, his second touchdown of the game. What a job there from Armstrong. Vikings back in front.
Nate Huscroft comes out for the PAT.
Kick is up and it is good. Vikings lead 13-7. We'll be back.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At
Pearson Genosi
makes the nice little wrap-up tackle.
All right, here we go. Braden Songer and this Eagles offense trying to get another go. Trying to tighten that lead gap by Gerard.
Anyone wondering around the valley? Poland, 28, Lakeview 0. Poland has blocked their second punt, and it's a touchdown. Rough night for the Bulldogs. They Poland without their starting quarterback.
Hopefully he is
a Bulldog versus Bulldog matchup.
Doing all right. Songer's going to give to Hasmahalis.
Grayson Mazzaros makes the play. Hubbard will get a yard.
Second and 9. Ball's now on the 26.
Nope, they're not even going to count it a yard. I think they got an inch.
Oy vey.
Songer is going to go empty. He's got Clark has Mihalis to the left, Boucher, Hayes to the right. Motion to Boucher.
Goes to Has quick. Tries to get to the left.
Falls
Fumbled
out!
the ball.
And Gerard's got it. Gerard has the ball, recovered by Jaden Wade. First down, Indians. Hubbard is just getting deflated right now. Can't get anything going. Pearson in this electric Indian offense now. He's going to motion Hunter. Inside screen pass to Lipinski.
Got some room.
Boucher tries to bring him down. Lipinski going to cut to the other side of the field. Lipinski runs into Littell and there's a
Flag on the play.
All right. What a throw by that ref. He put that flag right where it needed to be, right where the foul happened. Good job, ref.
Looks to be a block in the back.
Seems to be the call. See that holding or a block in the back? I don't know. I can't see. Block in the back. Gerard, their sixth penalty of the game.
That's going to erase that Lipinski acrobatic play.
Like
Video game is the correct word. I mean, that kid has got some bright potential in this.
And he's only a freshman. I mean, there's definitely a lot of good that can come from that.
I mean, just already on the season, 7 touchdowns, just over 500 yards. And a rushing touchdown, so 8 touchdowns in total for Lipinski.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Pierce is joined by Hunter in the backfield.
Motions Hunter out wide. It's going to be a keeper. Pearson rumbles over Songer.
He takes it to the 32 about.
Great run.
Maverick Wood having himself a really, really good game too.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he almost had 2 touchdowns for them, but one got taken back.
Good for a first down for the Pirates. Viking defense with 3:30 remaining in the first half, trying to keep that 6-point lead.
Another run up the middle, Sharish to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 7 yards there.
Now, the Pirates only have 1 timeout left.
Just to see Gage Hassler running out there on defense.
Yeah, what a great feller.
Wouldn't expect them to run here with Gage Hassler, Matthew Kajala, and Eric Reibold all out there for the Vikings, but we'll see. They do run it. Sherish.
Not afraid of it.
Picks up the first down. I stand corrected.
Brought down by number 76, Steve Mackler. PFC grounds on the play will be Pirates first down. Pirates driving deep in Vikings territory here with 2:30 remaining in the first half.
13-7, the Pirates with 2:28 to go.
Let's hear it, Viking Nation. This season, who's the feed?
Viking Nation getting on their feet here.
Southeast.
And
yeah, that was
some motions there from Southeast, and it looked like one of the Vikings may have jumped off sides.
So it looks like they're going for 2 again. Hayes McCoy shotgun, hands off.
Big stop. Look at this. And
Still
forward progress. Not going to get it.
Nope. Norquist just can't.
East Palestine with the big stop on two-point conversion. And that's what the defense needs to do. Give this team a little bit of energy to come back on the field with a little hope for the offensive line to block for Clark so he can get the ball downfield. If you're Coach Dempster and his staff.
Taking down the clock, threatening to score here, ball at the 10. See what they dial up here. Direct snap, Cherish. Plows forward for some yards.
Then they have a 1st and 5 here. Looks like. With a minute and 29 and counting.
First down and goal for the Pirates with 1:20 remaining in the first half, trailing by only 6.
1:15 remaining here in the first half. 1st and goal from the 5 for Southeast. Cherish takes the snap. Cherish runs up the middle. He
short by a yard, it looks like.
Is short by about a yard.
Surprised the Vikings have not taken a timeout here.
Probably should have tried to get the offense time to do something, but
yeah,
they're just going to let it run out. Second and goal. Sharish will get in for a Southeast touchdown. Joe Sharish with
remaining. Could be the final play of the half. Felician back to pass, rolling out to the far side. He's going to throw it up for grabs, and it is caught for a touchdown. That's going to be number 3 going up again, and it's Nash Thomas making the big play for the Red Devils. Campbell back in this one, 14-6, pending the extra point.
And Knights trying to stay disciplined and avoid jumping. Nace trying to use the hard count to get him to jump. Get those free 5. He'll take the snap, look to pass, fires, finds the completion and the touchdown. Finding Brendan Smith, their big-time target. And haven't been able to call his name a ton tonight, but he does get loose for the touchdown. And on the season for Brendan Smith, that is touchdown number 13 for the senior receiver. That comes at 13 yards out. Snap down, kick up, it's good. And the deficit back down to 5. It's a back and forth offensive battle to start the second half. Ty Bartel, your sports network. We return after this.
Out. So
Hoban trying to keep those offensive motors turning. Acceptable weak point, I guess you could say, of this Knights three-headed monster this season. Really impressive on the defensive end. Make plays on special teams. They've had to get creative against quality opponents on the offensive end to score points, but this combination with Peyton Cook and Brayton Feaster has found some success tonight, as went to the screen pass, trying to get some extra yards following the reception. As Double J, John Johnson, took it for about 2 to 3. Legend Johnson off of the tackle. 2nd and 8 here for Hoban. Cook and Henry. In the tandem with trips to the right, one receiver left. Go to Henry. Jans Henry cuts it up past the 25 to the 26. Legend Johnson makes the tackle. 3rd down coming up for Hoban.
Was the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th down. And what do you do here? Do you test the leg of Jake Gugliotta? It looks like it. Perhaps, because, yep, Googs is on the field. "35-yarder for Gugliotta. Kick is up, and it is good. Googs drills it from 35.
any more than once tonight.
We're going quick.
Avery Klingsmith on that
Shotgun, drops back with a little play action. And that's going to be good for 6.
Man, Hayes is playing with confidence like we haven't seen in a long time. Just firing that ball.
Caught his man on the run in the southeast corner of the end zone.
Yep, exactly.
They look good tonight. The band looks good, too, all lit up.
Here comes the band. They're ready to go.
Clippers going for the extra point. Hayes McCoy with the hold. Malcolmson's kick is good.
And that'll be 40 for the Clippers.
Wow. 36 seconds to go in this half, and it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, it is. We'll be right back.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
Try to perform a miracle.
Range.
The old Music City Miracle, like back down there in Tennessee.
We are live on the Audible Call. Mike Ackelson along with Anthony Hartwig here. He's having a little bit of problems with his earphones. That's why we were delayed here for a second. I just want to tell you, I'm absolutely stunned with what's going on in Palestine. Columbiana came in there, a man on a mission, and holy cow, Bob Spade's team is playing incredible.
And there's no let up. He just hit the home run ball up 33-0. Just, you know what?
We showed it live to you here on the Audible Call, but I'll tell you what, that is just a crazy score. I would have thought Columbiana would be the team fighting there tonight, but they are just pouring it on.
Well,
that's one of those games that we're not going to show a lot more
Right.
of because we're going to see a running clock when that second half starts. We've got some games that are kind of tilting that way. West Branch, Poland, Champion Liberty, United Wellsville, Pie Valley Cardinal. So if you are a fan of any of those schools, how can they watch the rest of the game?
Well, you can go to ysnlive.com/live-games, and you can watch any of the games that we have in the YSN family in its entirety. We'll also be going to bands pretty soon, too.
Yeah, we're starting to get to halftime. We are going to show some bands. We do have a good finish coming up. Our Game 5, Hoban and Central York, that is a whale of a ball game. It's heading down in the fourth quarter, so we're going to definitely be keeping an eye on that one. We got our great 4-box up that Eric brings us, so Mr. Oates is on his game.
He is
always.
on it.
Radar's in the house. Scotty's here. Andy's here. Mike's here. Brian's here. We got y'all covered.
We have it all covered. And
so where do we want to head live here? That Hoban Central York game, 26-21. So it's a great game going on. We'll keep an eye on that one. Another good game, Conneaut leading Lakeside 28-20.
Garfield and Crestview are still good. 14-6, Crestview leads at the half.
Gerard, no letdown. They are absolutely
At the start, we were like, oh, maybe there is going to be one. It was 7-6. And Gerard's defense was 4 penalties in a row on that scoring drive for Hubbard. But then they woke up.
Yeah, also a very good game going on out at McDonald between Springfield and
No shocker there.
The Blue Devils. Last report, I think it was 7-6.
Yeah, 7-6 McDonald.
So we're definitely going to keep an eye on that one. But we got lots of good action coming for you second half. But we are going to get the bands in. We do like to show them. So we will head. Ty Bartell's got the call of the Hoban game. Let's head that way.
This ain't your daddy's Raider team. That's not a peace sign you're seeing down there on the Raiders sideline. That's aggressiveness. The Raiders.
Try now coming up for Hamill. And Knight's actually going to look to go for 2 here. They're trying to make this a 13-point advantage. Cook and Henry out there. And this ball is on the ground. And it'll be whistled down as the 2-point try fails. So the score will remain here, 32-21 in favor of Hoban. We'll take a brief timeout. We're back right after this.
Get back to doing the things you love. Regain your freedom from chronic pain without surgery or drugs.
With about 40 seconds to work with before the half, and everything just going well for Liberty tonight. Defensively, only giving up a single first down so far. This defensive...
Jake Nolling's pass complete to Mikey Proctor. Colin McGranahan with the tackle. That's good for a Rebel first down. Jake Nolling on the carry. Sam Strahan with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 7. Jake Nolling on the carry. Henry Vecchia with the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 7. Mikey Proctor with the carry. Jack Timmons and Gavin Barnard on the tackle. We have a face mask against the G-Men. Jake Nolan on the carry. Jack Timmons with the tackle. Mikey Parker in for the Rebel touchdown. Danny Novak on for the point after attempt. Ethan Kane to hold. Point after is good.
before we go, the movie band wants to show some love to the Raiders marching band. Good luck tonight and throughout the rest of your season. Thanks for sharing the field and the Friday night fun. And now, let's give it up one more time for this hard-working, high-stepping music-making crew, your 2025-26 Kearney High School Marching Band! Moody Pride, louder, prouder, and just getting started.
Jake Knowling in for the Rebel touchdown.
Under the direction of Roger Lewis, Sarah Costa, Nikki Dispenza, and Jim Ridgely, we now present the 2025 edition of the South Range Raider Marching Band. Tonight, the Raider Band is taking you to the punk rock playground. So it's time to come out and play. Just remember, folks, you gotta keep them separated. Next, we welcome the South Range 8th grade band to the field. It's a hot tune for a cool night, and our Raiders are ready to turn up the groove. This flag feature is sure to be, as the song says, just like the ocean under the moon. This is the Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana hit, Smooth. folks, grab your flannel shirts and crank up your air guitars. It's time to unleash your inner 90s rebel. The band is about to bring you a little something that smells like teen spirit.
Receiver, Josh Crumpack. Kyle Puckett under center. Zajac and Miller in the backfield. Perry alone to his right. Puckett's going to hand off to Miller. Miller looking for a hole. Picks up a few yards. Small gain down to the 30-yard line. So about 2 yards on that one.
Gain of 3 on the play.
McDonald having a nice night offensively. Not as high scoring as normal, but moving the ball, just getting stopped a few times deep in Springfield territory. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Blue Devils. Puckett comes under center. Crumpack, Miller, Zajac in the backfield. Perry alone to his left. It's going to be handoff to Miller. Miller looking for a hole. He's going to get stopped. That's going to be Dom Jones once again. A couple big stops for the junior lineman on this Springfield defense.
He's controlling time of possession. It's been the opposite story through 7 minutes of play in the second half. Throw is bobbled and caught in the flat out to the 16-yard line. DeAndre Reed, another catch. That one he had to tip back to himself to haul in the catch and pick up 6 yards on the catch and run. Ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Falcon offense. Now remember, they were down inside the 20, this area of the field on their second drive of the game. They were forced to kick a field goal that was no good. The Spartan defense hoping they can force a similar result here to try to keep this a 7-point game. Maybe they can force a red zone turnover. But the Falcons offense has really kicked it into high gear in the third quarter. A couple of pre-snap motions. Evans makes the final motion from right to left. As left side goes Higgs on the carry. Gets a block, breaks a tackle, and he's driven out of bounds, shy of the line to gain. Higgs will be spotted at the 6-yard line. He picks up 8, but it'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Falcon offense, and they're going to try to go tempo. Spartans trying to make a late substitution here. Ryan Smith trying to run off the field. He did not get off the field in time, so there's going to be a penalty for 12 men on the field for the Spartan defense. So that is going to be half the distance to the goal and a 1st down for Austintown Fitch. That up-tempo offensive idea, getting a free penalty so they don't even have to run a 3rd down play. They can just get 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Shotgun for Callahert. Andre Richard re-enters the game. He's to the left side of Callahert, a shotgun look. A couple of extra tight ends into the game. Richard, right side, diving! Touchdown Falcons! A second for DeAndre Richard, and a 20-7 lead for Austintown Fitch. with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. DeAndre Richard
booting it away. Taking it inside the 10. Trying for the edge. Got some space. Oh, there's a big run past the 50 and a great open field tackle, but not before a huge return by Josh Barr gets him inside the Knights 30. Jackson Calloway made a touchdown saving tackle on the play, but a heck of a return by Josh Barr. And every time it feels like the Knights land that detrimental blow to Central York, they keep on coming back swinging. Another big play by the Panthers. 2 receivers each way. Nace stays in the pocket, and he'll pay for it, courtesy of an Ace Brown sack. Or no, check me. That was Debonair Riley that came in with the tackle. Debonair Riley, the junior defensive lineman. Blindside hit, too. Nace wasn't ready for it, as Riley was all over him, wrapped him up, called it a loss of 7 on the sack. Second down, 17. Nace gets rid of it in a hurry. Finds the target. Nice slip on that first tackle attempt and got a couple extra yards of it as Colin Gurley, tight end for this Panther squad. As Rock Hill makes the tackle, 3rd and 11 off the 6-yard gain. There's only 4:45 left in the ball game. This really feels like a must-score drive. Down by 18 here are the Panthers. 3 receivers here. Pressure coming, got rid of it, found a man downfield. Oh, slipped a tackle to Brendan Smith. As Brendan Smith will take it inside the 10. Call it 1st and goal. Big time play for Central York. Keeping a heartbeat of hope alive in this one. 1st and goal from the 9. Nace, oh, the wrong way on the handoff. Nace handed off to his right, running back cut to his left. Just a clear case of miscommunication between quarterback and running back there, as Johnson went the wrong way.
So see if the Vikings can tie it up here.
They're 3 wide. Kenny's in shotgun. East in the backfield.
Yoho to throw it. Yoho now runs to his right, throws on the run, complete, and it's good. It was complete to Dylan Bate, and the Vikings tie it up at 21. 3:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
We will step aside.
Hi, I'm Carly Alfano.
And I'm Ryan Miller.
And we are from Hometown Insurance Solutions and WRS.
Looking for space down the right sideline. It's a crease and a little bit over the 30-yard line, it looks like. Brady Desmond on the tackle. He's been a force defensively for Cardinal Mooney here this evening. I'll tell you what, Cardinal Mooney, it is going to be a fun, and I mean
Weimer was just able to break away from the cornerback there to make that catch. Caldwell gets the ball out of the backfield, looking for a hole. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage Looks like number 18, Quinn Schmidt, and I believe that's number 9, Dom Sampson on the tackle.
Gain of about 2 on the play.
So Tigers come up with a huge third down conversion to work into McDonald territory. 2nd and 8 now on the 22. 3:28 left here in the third quarter. Tigers looking to take a lead, trail 7-6. Baird in the shotgun. Caldwell to his left. 1 receiver to his left, 1 to his right. Baird hikes the ball. Takes the handoff, looking for a receiver. He's not going to get one. It's going to be Drew Zajac with the sack. The senior with a big defensive play for the Blue Devils. Now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Tigers. 3rd and very long. Ball marked at the 39-yard line, or 34-yard line in McDonald territory. 3rd and 20 for the Tigers. Two receivers to the right for Springfield. Caldwell in the backfield with Baird. Baird hikes the ball, looking for a receiver. It's going to be a little bit of a screen pass to the back to the left side. And the receiver is met for another loss. That was number 45, Nate Hefner, with the catch. So it's going to be 4th and even longer now.
For the Tigers. Sampson with another tackle for loss.
Dom Sampson in on the tackle. In on the stop. It's going to be 4th. Ball marked at the 37-yard line. 4th and 23, I believe, for the Tigers. Tigers break the huddle. Baird in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Caldwell back to the left. And now he takes a couple steps back. Looks like they're going to punt. Kick is off. And it's going to be downed right at the goal line. Are they going to mark it? They're going to mark it with inside the 1-yard line. Going to be no room to operate for this McDonald offense. Ball down within the 1-yard line. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. Hear from Sheely's.
At Sheely's, fall into style this season.
Actually, that is a pass. We'll double check that with the powers that be tomorrow, but I believe that was a pass. The handoff was in front, and it was even a little toss, if I saw it through the binoculars correctly, which never 100% sure. Blind as a bat up here. Up to the left side, Toy. Man in motion. They give to Vorshak. Vorshak tries to move through. He is just taken down by, we're going to go 6 Cardinals there. So a flock of Cardinals take down JV, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6 for the Raiders. Vorshak to the left side. Toy calls for it, gets it, rolls near side. He's still on the move. Nicky Toy loses the football out of bounds. Where are they going to mark him? At the 13-yard line. So he's going to need some more. It's going to be 4th down. Raiders need about 4 yards to be sure. Offense is still out there. And the Raiders want to talk about it. This is a premium down right now for South Range, and we will set you up when we come back right here on your home for the Raiders and the Cardinals. You're watching your Sports Network.
At Sheely's, fall into style this season. Now through October 25th. Take 10%.
30 at fullback for this McDonald offense. Has really carried the ball a lot this year. Their leading rusher so far.
Dragons have come out on fire here in the second half. And there's going to be catch in the end zone, touchdown Dragons. Nine-yard touchdown pass.
And I'll tell you what, the fire has been ignited here by the Lakeside Dragons.
And Caden Link going out there and making his first play of the game on a 14-yard touchdown pass. So lining up for the extra point here. Kick is up. That one is through. Good for the extra point. And Lakeside is going to take the lead back in extraordinary fashion.
For South Range. Snap. Toy. Backs it off. Looks. Corner. It's caught! Touchdown! It's Vorshak! And guess what, baby? We got a ball game here in Canfield, Ohio. The ROM doesn't disappoint. And now what do the Raiders do? It's been deuces all night, and they are staying up and staying out. The Raiders looking for the tie here. One to the right, two to the left for Toy. Nicky T brings up Vorshak to the right. The snap, Toy looking to take it himself. They got it! Hiscox, the receiver, and it started at 0-0. And heading into the first offensive possession for Mooney of the second half, it's 24-24. The ROM is alive, and it is rocking right now. How does Mooney respond? Will they be collected? Will they walk out?
Here, Stiltner and Bowles will make up the backfield. They've got two wide receivers out here to the left, one lone receiver to the right. Uh-oh, trouble on the snap, and it has continued to fall apart for the Spartans.
I'll tell you what, I don't know who needs to say on the sidelines, but we are playing football right now for the Conneaut Spartans.
Do you call timeout here?
I would definitely think heavily about that. I would agree.
I mean, you almost have to call timeout here and reset, because this has been a series of unfortunate events.
You know what? It shows no signs of stopping.
2nd and 15 here. Spartans line up. Here's Stiltner. He's got it that time. Quick hitter. Can't find the man. And that pass just a little bit short. And I mean, I would say that's the first throw he's had offline all game.
Yes, I would agree 100%. You know, we've seen, like I said, almost a perfect half of football by Stiltner, throwing the football in the air. That is quite shocking to see right there. But I just wonder if the turnovers and the momentum is really starting to get into his head.
So now it's 3rd and 15, and look at the drop on this one. Deep in the gun is Stiltner. They're going to blow that one dead. Who's it on, though? False start. That's going to fall on Conneaut, and now it's 3rd and 20.
It is a stake to the heart right now for the Conneaut Spartans.
Get an umbrella. Like you said, man, when it rains, it is pouring out there. So 3rd and 20 here. And again, listen, still not off the table here. Conneaut has
No.
made big play after big play after big play tonight. They just got to get back into gear. You know, there's a little bit of sand in the gears right now.
You know, what you need is a nice little check down play almost, just to feel what it's like to get
onto the field, and all of a sudden, Boardman has been given a small lifeline in this game. They'll get the ball back down 14, just inside 9.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter if all goes well on the punt. Evans rolls right. He's going to throw. It's a fake to Iwano, and he caught it at the 30-yard line inside the 30. Boardman had a safe man return set up, but they weren't ready for the fake. Evans throws it to Iwano, who holds on that time, and it's a first down for the Falcons. A gutsy fake punt executed to perfection. Ball is spotted at the 27-yard line. It's about a 15-yard pickup. And the Falcons can send the offense back onto the field for what they hope is the game-clinching drive. Higgs into the game as the offset running back shotgun. Callagher will give it. Higgs.
Visible tonight. They can't cover that if they know it's coming.
I mean, you said it best. They know it's coming. They know who it's going to. And it just seems like there's no communication, and they just let the player just right by.
And add insult to injury here, as they're going to get 15 yards on top of that because of the unsportsmanlike conduct. And just like that,
a dead ball personal foul penalty against Boardman. Half the distance to the goal, and it's still first down for the Falcons, nearing the touchdown that would put this thing away. They can sniff a 10th straight win over their rival, the Boardman Spartans.
Oh, he seemingly is right there to get him out.
Shotgun, DeAndre Richard is to Callagher's right. He gets the call, left side. Richard is tripped up in the backfield for a loss. Ryan Smith, a third TFL on the drive. This time he brings Richard down back at the 5th.
Of the burgundy and gold right now are the Mooney Cardinals. Gentile looking deep. He's got a man. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Mooney. I like Mooney taking a shot there. I like
Callagher, play fake, looking right side, looking end zone. It is tipped and incomplete. That was nearly intercepted by Vince Butto, who's playing safety.
Pass downfield. That might have been the shot there. But they're keeping the backers engaged in the backfield. And
he delivers an absolutely monster pass to Alden Googe again tonight. And just like that, Conneaut ahead again. Thought about it. Man in the middle is open, but through the hands. And it is a 1-point ball game once again here, Seth.
I mean, it's been absolute fireworks here so far tonight. Again, we talk about the big games going around the area. You got Madison and Geneva going at it, you know, Jefferson, Edgewood, but Conneaut Lakeside, man, right here in Saybrook.
I'm telling you, man, we got ourselves a YSN Classic in the works right here tonight, man. And Grand Valley has figured out the secret to success in this one, as it was a tie ball game going into the third quarter. It is now 35-14. The Mustangs of Ashtabula County are running rampant. Lots of great games going on. We got a close one right over there on the county. As Madison and Geneva, it was 14-7 last time we looked. So now Conneaut takes that lead right back here, 34-35. And the kick, it's a boot. He's going to take it right around the 14-yard line. That's where he'll start it. Jorge Diaz. He's got some room. He's got the sideline. Uh-oh. Looking to make a big play. And guess what? We got ourselves.
Emsch broke down and made a big play. And now it's 3rd and 7. We've seen Gugliotta hit a 35-yard field goal earlier. Mooney feels good, obviously, about their special teams unit. This is a big stand for this young defense for South Range. 3rd and 7. Man in motion. Gentile was caught. Where are they going to mark it? It was tipped. It's at the 15. And that's going to be, they're going to have to measure this, I think. No, they won't. Official says first down. That ball was tipped in the air, and Mooney still made a play on it. So 1st and 10 for Mooney as they just methodically march down the field. They're storming the pay dirt right now here at the ROM. Gentile, handoff, up the middle. Batty is loose, and he's in. He's a bad man, and he's in for 6 for the Cards. 30-24, Mooney. So now do we go back to, well, I guess Mooney's been going at it one by one for extra points. The intrigue starts here as Jake Gugliotta looks to put it between the neon pipes. Kick is up and good. Googs, the money man. 31-24 Mooney. We come back right here on your home for the Cards and the Range.
They're gaining momentum, confidence. Dukes have another tough test next week. Their home finale against Alliance. Always a huge matchup there, obviously, between those two schools.
Bartholomew will send it away. And it is caught by
fair catch of the 30.
Number 1, Alante Masrock at his own 30.
Vikings defense come out. Southeast has plenty enough time to go down and score and give it a tie game.
But I'd have to say Southeast probably needs to score here because the Viking offense has been very successful here. Sharish takes a shot. He's got a man open. It's caught.
Come on, Demare.
Down the sideline at the 10. He is in for a Southeast touchdown. It is number 12, Peyton Donovan.
Yeah, what a play.
He's going to sling it on first down, and he's going to go up top, and it's going to be almost intercepted. It's going to be caught by Owen Davidson Chuck, and it's going to be a Quaker touchdown. Oh, boy.
What do we know, huh?
52 yards off the hand of the Duke defender into the hands of Davidson Chuck, and it goes the distance. Oh, boy, that could have went a couple different ways, but it went in the favor of the Quakers.
I mean, you see the replay there, bounces off the Marlington defender, and Davidson Chuck right there to make the play and take it in. So, I mean, we talk about let's run the football. Well, Coach Johnson says, not so fast, my friend.
The 4th touchdown of the season for Davidson, the 2nd leading receiver on this team. As the Quakers approach the 50-point mark, as there is a flag thrown behind the kicker, Samayoa. And this will be a false start against Salem, another penalty against the red and black.
It's number 7 to Marlington's 5.
Time to shut this window? Or do you want to?
You're the boss. Don't
I
bother
am
me.
not the boss.
This is your barbecue and it tastes good.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. There's nothing I'd rather do than maybe close this window.
I mean, it is brisk, Mr. Dog.
Mr. Dog here. Can Samayoa knock this one in, push back a little bit. 5 extra yards. High snap. Van Dyne fields it nicely, and Samayoa's extra point doinks the crossbar. No good. So the lead is 20 with a
tackle, and Rocco Zabel. If you're talking about high character individuals, that's the guy you're talking about. One of the hardest working guys anywhere, on or off the field. So now, South Range in Mooney territory, picking up some steam yet again. Vorshak to the right side. Handoff. JV taking it up to the, let's call it the 33-yard line. Dean on the tackle for Cardinal Mooney. Clock ticking its way down. Under a minute now. 50 seconds. So we're soon approaching the witching hour here. Second down and 7. Toy calls for it. Gives it. And a tackle immediately. And that is Batty. Tony Batty, who just got a touchdown on the other end of this with a textbook tackle on Jason Vorshak. Some may call that a sidewalk slam if you are up to date on your WWE. And that is going to do it for quarter 3. 3 chapters of this book have been written. Right now, it's favoring the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals. What does the 4th stanza have in store for us? Will it be free football tonight? Find out. The next 12 minutes decide everything. Back after this on your Sports Network.
Enjoy lunch or dinner on the patio. Eat, sip, relax at Giangelo's in Boardman.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at Mill.
See if the Vikings can pull a drive.
It was on Southeast, so 8 minutes to go in the game. Vikings with the ball at midfield in a 28-28 ball game. Yoho on 1st and 10, hands it to Armstrong. Armstrong is met by a barrage of Pirate defenders.
Second down and 8 for the Vikings.
5 before the flock of Cardinals upend the Raiders. I'll tell you what, this place, there's no Wait a minute here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. There is no Renegade to be played here yet. But I will tell you, this place is electric right now. Tune up the band. Get something started. The Raiders in the red zone. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Toy, hands off. Vorshak looking for space. He's going to be stacked up inside the 5, and the Cardinals will drift things back. And now the Raiders pushing forward. Still forward. They are letting a lot of leash here for that pile. Down to the 5-yard line go the Raiders. Jeez, oh man.
Kenny's under snap. East in the backfield. Freeman out far.
Yoho on 1st and 10. Give to Armstrong. And he's met. Whistles blow. Looks like things are getting very chippy out there between these two teams.
It does look.
Rocco Zabel with the touchdown saving tackle on the sophomore QB. The ball on the 1-inch line. Toy in the huddle. The boys break. Tight man. Toy in the shotgun. Now he's going to move up. Hand off the end around. Diving in. Touchdown Raiders. And things just got interesting. The playmaker, Gavin Hiscox. Mooney was sold on the QB keeper. And always unselfish, Nick Toy gives it away to Gavin Hiscox, who puts it into the burgundy and gold paint. So now Drew Starkey will attempt the extra point. Starkey kicks it up, and it is no good. The plot thickens.
I think it's his mom, Stacy, back though. Shout out to having a new kid.
We'll be back right after this on YSN.
Toyota of
Yoho hands it off to Armstrong. Easton Armstrong.
It's a give. Bowles. And he's going to be stopped, a gain of about 1. And I'll tell you what, he is running hard downhill.
I mean, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon right there.
I mean, that's a big-time run right there. And Lakeside meets him, and purely based on, you know, momentum alone, he gets himself a yard. They're going to give it right back, and he breaks the tackle. He's in. Another Spartans touchdown. What a quarter it has been already in this one. So that's going to be a 2-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Bowles here at 2:17.
And I'll tell you what, man, for how Conneaut came out of the halftime and how things turned out to be right now, they've done a great job of maintaining composure, understanding that the game is still – there was a lot of time left on the clock. There's a lot of game left to be played. It didn't faze them whatsoever, and right now they seem to turn it around nicely and have a chance to go up a nice chunk.
Now they're going for the extra point here, which will put them up by exactly a touchdown. Never mind, they're going for 2. A little trickery. He's all the way open. And just like that, Conneaut found another one. That is a big play right there. And you turn the heat up on Lakeside now.
Yeah, we might be looking back at that play and being like, wow, that 2-point conversion might be the play of the game.
I mean, that is huge. I mean, and completely uncovered in the end zone there.
Shout out goes to Coach Terry from Taryn Henton. Shout out to not only the best coach, but also the best dad. Have a great game. Love you.
Low on second down. Gives it to Rybold. Rybold. Dragging defenders. He's still going. Inside the 10. How about Eric Rybold?
Great push by number 74, Dan McLaughlin, it looked like.
And if you're Southeast, you're probably going to start thinking about using your timeouts.
I mean, they only have 2, though. Maybe when it gets down to like 2 minutes, they
I don't know.
will,
You think if the Vikings get in a fourth down situation, do you think they'd kick the field goal?
No. Could just go into overtime. Or they could trust in the kicker, Nate Huscroft. A defender for the playoff winning soccer team. And off to Easton.
And off to Armstrong, up the middle. He's in! Touchdown, Vikings! Easton Armstrong, his third of the night, gives LeBray the lead with 2:40 to go.
I mean, where's the crown at? Where's the crown? We might as well just crown him right now.
And 2:40 remains. Southeast obviously going to have a chance. See if Huscroft can add the extra point.
Gotta hit this. False start.
Snap good, hold good. Kick is
Offsides.
not kicked.
Do you go for 2 or do you just go with the 1?
I think they're going to go for the 1. I think the same
Safe,
situation happened
yep.
earlier, and they went for the 1.
Makes it an easier kick for Nate Huscroft to hit it. Fans are screaming go for 2, but I'd say you play the safe route here. Just kick the 1, knowing you could be up by a touchdown and
It would take a touchdown and
extra
two-point conversion to beat you if this goes in. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. Big time kick from Nate Huscroft to give the Vikings a 35-28 lead with 2:40 to play.
At Sheely's for
Picks up a nice little 5-yard gain there.
A gain of about 5 yards on the play.
2:43 left in this one.
Second timeout.
Springfield's going to call a timeout. Trailing by 1, 2:43 left in the fourth quarter. McDonald faces a 3rd and 2. We'll be back after another quick break.
Are your windows letting in more than just the view? At Window Depot, we believe replacing your windows shouldn't be a hassle. Our experienced team handles everything from consultation to installation, making the
So the ball at the 48-yard line. South Range vehemently disagrees. And we're going to have a conference with the back judge came in and was looking at the clock. We'll see what they tell the clock operator to do. Not sure. 7:59 on that clock. As it stands right now. What are we waiting on here? 8:01. They put 2 seconds back on. Vince, hands off. Batty puts his head down and goes down. And it's Jacob Ench.
.237 left. McDonald in a great position now to work the clock. Continue to work the clock, leading by just a point. First and 10, ball marked on the 41-yard line. Another big moment from Casey Miller. Been a key, had a nice little 30-yard gain here early on this drive in a huge third down situation. Picks up another big first down there. Puckett under center, Zajac Miller riding the hot hand once again. He picks up another few yards, but he's stopped by a host of Tigers in the middle of the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring the clock below 2 minutes. Ball now on the 44-yard line.
.220 and counting to go.
Minutes and counting. Second and 14. Ball on the 38.
Joe Sherish back to pass. Pumps once, rolls left. He's in trouble. He lost the ball. Picked up by the Vikings. Zach Bartholomew all the way down to the 2-yard line. And with 1:49 to go, the Vikings may have just sealed it.
They may have. Great defense by Demarie Jackson.
Was that Demarie on the pressure?
No, on the pump fake for the wide receiver there. Got lucky. He almost went for it, though. They did run into the player. Ref did not see it, though.
Baby boy. And Scott Valentine. So the Cardinals will have split wideouts, one-on-one. Vince Gentile will also have extra protection on the wings, and we'll have a back in the backfield in Tony Batty. There is a lot going on right now, and I don't know what they're waiting on.
And that's going to lock up this one. McDonald's going to pick up a big win, and they're going to remain undefeated. They move to 9-0 on the year.
Vince looking downfield. Incomplete pass. Now 3rd and 13. Again, a 1-point game. 7-12 left to go. I don't know if I said 7-12 earlier. It is 7-12, just so we're on the same page. 7-12. I think I said 2:25. That was way off base. Feels like it. I mean, it feels like every play matters right now for both sides. There is a real intriguing decision to be made if the Cardinals do not get it here. 3rd and 13. Gentile in the backfield. He's got one protector. He's got one receiver on each side. Vince calls for it. Fakes the pitch. He's pressured. The little pass not going to go anywhere and actually will lose a yard or two. So the Raiders stand
back at the 20-yard line, and that's going to do it. A dominant second half for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. That's the story tonight from Boardman Spartan Stadium as Austintown Fitch now 7-1, a 7th consecutive victory, 10th straight over the Boardman Spartans as the home team remains winless in this rivalry since 2015. Just an impressive effort all around from the...
And the Raiders going to have a long field ahead of them. 15-yard line is where the ball is spotted. They've got 85 yards staring them in the face. between the improbable, some might say the impossible, victory over Cardinal Mooney here with a inexperienced team, as everybody says. The number 1 team in Region 17. Could the Raiders put themselves back on the map? Handoff. Vorshak leans forward, gets 5 yards.
Kenny Yoho with a 1-yard quarterback sneak in the Vikings. Take a 13-point lead, and that might just do it here in this one.
Yes. Taking a 2-touchdown point lead here. Now for the Vikings to have a chance of getting in the playoffs, they have to beat Crestview.
Yeah, obviously, job's not finished. There's nothing to be happy about.
Okay.
But would love to see this Viking team in the postseason. Huscroft's kick is up and
good.
Through. So, what a job by Nate Huscroft. He missed his first one. He's made the next 4, I believe. So we'll be back for the final.
Welcome to Mill Creek Indoor Player.
In medium, Toy. Man in motion, it's Hiscox. From one side to the next. Fakes the handoff. Looking downfield. Taking a shot. Incomplete. Trying to go out to Vorshak, and it's a 3-and-out for the Raiders with 4:52 to go in the game. So the Raiders relatively conservative, backed up against in their own territory. I don't want to say against their end zone because they've got 20 yards, but you got to be mistake-free in that zone, and the Raiders living to fight another day here. And this one is booted away. And it's muffed. Did the Raiders get it? They did! I don't believe it!
Fakes the handoff to Cana, literally walks into the end zone for another Quaker touchdown. The Quakers have eclipsed the 50-point mark with that touchdown. That is the second time this year Salem has reached that plateau. The previous being at East Liverpool in week 3 in a
Here's here. The crowd is pumped here. The far hash towards the Mooney sideline. See if the Raiders stay conservative here at the 29. Handoff. Vorshak looking. He's going to be tracked down from behind and taken out. Holding against South Range is the call with the flag on the field. So that'll set up 1st and 20. The 4:20 mark. Here in the 4th quarter, a 1-point game. The Raiders, an extra point missed is the difference in this ball game. Toy on 1st and 20. Quick pitch over the left side. Back over to Toy. And he slips out of a tackle but goes down. Good read by Mooney. It was a great read. I'm trying to pull that up right now. That was Johnny Brenner who stayed home. Coach Allegretto trying to get a little bit tricky and catch the Cards being aggressive as they have been all night. And now you've got 2nd down and 24 on the 4-yard loss. Vorshak now to the right side. Raiders going backwards. Valentine in motion. Pressured. Toy out in the open. Nicholas Eugene Toy, how do you do it? And a penalty flag comes in. And that'll back the Raiders up. Boy, oh boy. The Raiders are now back into their own territory, and it is going to be second down.
Man! There's Devontae Harris. Another big catch for the Spartans.
By Matthew Kajala. He just had to get rid of it.
Now a second down to 15. Ball on the 40. 1 minute and 21
The
seconds.
snap, looking back, little over. Pass is picked off. Back the other way. Mooney. And I think it was Brenner. Johnny Brenner may have just put the nail in the coffin of South Range here tonight. Trying for a little outlet screen pass. Johnny Brenner picks it off and takes it the other way for a pick-6 touchdown. Mooney to make it an 8-point lead as Jacob Gugliotta puts it up and good. 38-30. Cardinal Mooney with 3:03 to go. Boy, oh boy, you do not want to miss the end of this one. 38-30. Cardinal Mooney extends the lead. Back after this.
Tired of placing buckets?
3rd and 30.
Third down and 30. It is 3rd and 30 for the Pirates, so Vikings just can't give up a chunk play here. Sharish is just going to run it, and he has room to run on that left side. He gets out of bounds, picks up about 20. That'll bring up 4th.
It's over Hart right there and decided to do the smart thing and throw the ball away.
Calling for it. Another one. He's got a lot of time. Uh-oh, was that an interception? Oh, my God.
It's not an eligible receiver.
If that interception holds, that is one of the most incredible interceptions I've seen in my career. It looked like Chris McEachin held the ball against the offensive player to take the interception.
Back to pass. Takes a shot over the middle. It is caught for a first down. Nathaniel Rivera keeping the game going for the Pirates. He keeps it alive. They hustle to the line. Clock continues to run. They hustle to the line. Sharish just going to run it.
Clock's
Not sure why Southeast is running it here when they only have like 45 seconds. They got to go quick.
40 seconds and counting. Second down.
40
and 6.
seconds.
Pass.
Throw. It was nearly intercepted by Jaime Faulkner. And he had a lot of daylight ahead if he would have got it.
Yeah. 3rd down and 6. 34 seconds to go. Ball on the 40.
Boy, I'll tell you, whichever way you slice it, Division 5 Region 17 is going to be a fun ride here in a couple weeks. Raiders trying to get an upset win here as Toy fakes the handoff. He's being pressured from the backside. Looks back the other way. Stepping up. Toy is going to be taken down. And Mooney is pumped as they should be. So, pardon me on that. Loss of 3 will bring up, well, they're going to say loss of 2. So 3rd and 7 for South Range. 2 receivers near side. Valentine across the face. And false start on South Range. The Raiders' penalties tonight, potentially the difference in this game. When you talk about discipline, especially that last drive, it was a tough break for South Range time and time and time again. Toy backs up, looking deep, fires, and this one is going to be incomplete, and it was intended for Hiscock. Sorry about the camera work. So 4th and 14. Essentially, it's the game with 1:27 left. And for the Raiders, they're going to have to use a timeout because you got to use your best play here, and usually best plays are not.
Welcome back into the Audible Call. Mike Ackelson along with Anthony Hartwig here at the Athletics. And I'll tell you what, some great games. South Range Mooney have just slugged it out all night. Great game up there between Lakeside and Conneaut still going on. LeBray Southeast game, that one's still in action. That Lakeside Conneaut game, 42-41.
And they're still they like just started the fourth quarter, so they'll be on for a while.
Yeah. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We'll stick with you here for a few minutes, but don't forget, join us for the Joe Dickey Electric Scoreboard. We're going to start at 10 o'clock sharp tonight. We'll have all the scores, updates, and things. Some of our crews will be calling in throughout the evening. But it's been a fantastic week here. We're going to finish it out with our announcers. We might as well head right back to South Range where it's getting nitty-gritty time for the Raiders against Cardinal Mooney. DJ Yoakley on the call.
They're gonna come out of this timeout with a 4th down. Perfect timing, because here they come.
A little bit shortened. 4th and 14 here. That one comes up. And the Mooney Cardinals will stand tall. I believe it was picked off. And it will be a Cardinal Mooney victory here, as there's nothing South Range can do with 1:17 to go. And I will tell you this. I think South Range earned the respect of a lot of these Cardinal Mooney players, coaches, and fans tonight. Not that they were looking for a silver lining. They were looking for a victory to help themselves in their playoff standings. There is nothing that either of these teams can hang their head about tonight. What a great game by two incredibly talented football teams and programs. Great coaching staffs.
Got taken down. Clock keeps running. We're under 5.
Bring up a 2nd down and 5. 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Low snap and picked up. Gets near the 25. He'll be brought down at the 31.
Got lucky to get back to the line, positive yards, let alone get back to the
Yeah.
line. I mean,
That was
after
a bad snap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Under 4 to go. Southern content chewing as much clock as they can, and can't blame them. Touchdown would take the lead. But you need a touchdown. Can't get a field goal doesn't do you any good.
3rd and 2. Handed off over to the right side, finding some room, leaps forward, and a flag thrown.
Is that a hurdling?
There is a flag on the play.
It wasn't quite hurdling. I mean, I
don't know. Looks like Valley Christian looks upset by it. It's a hold on Southern, though.
A holding called on Southern.
So they'll be 10 yards back.
So they'll replay 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 9. With 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. Valley Christian nursing their 5-point lead. Ref's satisfied there.
This satisfies the ref.
Let's get this thing rolling. 28 points, no sense in any more injuries at this point, obviously.
As Bayer.
Dragons! Intercepted! Brought back to the house! Not a flag to be found! The Lakeside Dragons have pulled one out again! Oh my goodness! What is going on here, Seth? The Dragons have found another rabbit in the deepest hat in Northeast Ohio.
Some senior night magic. I don't know what it is. But I knew walking in we would have a ball game. And my goodness, have we been treated one tonight. Big 2-point conversion right here.
Now the 2-point conversion. Can they finish off the drive? Got him. Catch is made. 2-point is good.
Huge 2-point conversion.
Now we got an 8-point ball game, or excuse me, a 7-point ball game.
Unbelievable throw by Murphy in the back of the end zone right there. The perfect throw. Just enough for the receiver to get 1 foot in bounds. That's all you needed right there. Now, don't get me wrong.
Holy.
With 3:56.
This is wild.
It's a lot of time.
This is absolutely insane. Jorge Diaz makes the interception on the play that has eaten Lakeside alive all night long.
You know, if you're going to do it at any point, why not do it when it's when you need it most?
Unbelievable. I mean, Alden Gooch has been untouchable on that all night long. Lakeside figures out a way to get a man back there. He makes the catch, and not only that, kiss the baby goodnight. He takes it all the way to the house. 90-plus yards on the interception return, and the Dragons, with under 4 minutes left, are up by a touchdown. And I believe that one bounced off of a Conneaut defender out of bounds. So now I'll tell you what, there's a lot of time left in this one.
Yes.
4 minutes, and Conneaut still has a timeout left in this one.
You know, we've kind of seen Conneaut dictate this game whole and whole through. Maybe a couple seconds, couple moments in the second half, but they've been in the front seat the whole game. We're going to find a lot about the quarterback right here. Stiltler, who has had an absolutely tremendous night. We're going to find out what the senior has in store right here.
And I'm going to tell you another thing here. You can't necessarily take too much time off the clock. We're going to have to see them move with purpose. And it's going to be design quarterback run. Stiltner will hold on to it, and a nice gain of around 7 or 8 yards there. Conneaut does have a timeout. I'm telling you, man, this is week 9. We've called some great ones. We've called some stinkers. This is one of the best games I've been on all year.
And they got him again.
They jump off sides, and the 5 free ones keep on coming. It's like playing Monopoly. You got that get-out-of-jail-free card.
You know, and I think that hurts more than Lakeside knows, because that's 5 free yards that the other team gets, and a second and run off the clock.
As the clock continues to run here at the 3-minute and 10-second mark here, fourth quarter. Spartans still looking for some magic. Stiltner! I'll tell you what, even though they got a hand on it, Gooch almost made it a night again.
You know, he gets hands on that football, man. It is to the house. It is to the house. That is, and for a guy like Gooch, for a guy like him who's made plays after one after another here tonight, he's gonna be wanting that one back. I know that for sure.
I mean, I'll be honest. In my pregame I was looking at, Louis Cedeno, who I did find out is out due to injury. Alden Gooch, I knew he had a good couple weeks. I did not expect him to have the game of the season so far. He has made a huge difference in this one, as they're going to complete a pass right there, good for about 7-8 yards, and 3rd and 2 coming up here for Conneaut. Lakeside, on the other hand, one stop away from getting this dub. Oh! Whoo! And I'll tell you what, Gooch gets up. He gets absolutely smoked on that one. But, man, almost an interception right there, too.
Right there. And this becomes the biggest play of the game.
4th and 2. This is the ball game, folks. Did he get it? I think he's short. And I think the Dragons are going to get the ball back. Did somebody jump?
What's the call?
I mean, he was short. Lakeside gets the ball back, 2:31.
Lakeside football.
Lakeside football, 2:31. And they are one first down away.
One first down.
And they're going to blow that one dead. Here's Maceo Bowles. He's holding on to it, a gain of 6, but they may be giving 10 of them free. Or is it a false start? Never mind, illegal shift. .226 left in this one, guys. Whew. That 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15. The clock will start up again. Lakeside fighting for their life in this one. The give is to Tyree Anderson. The big man, big 6, not little, will run that one forward, a gain of 6 yards for the Dragons senior. Now, Lakeside is kind of rushing this along. They need to let that clock die out. 2nd and 9 here as they sit right on midfield at the 50.
And I wonder what's happening. That clock is.
They're going to let it die down. We're at 124, 122.
Oh!
He fumbled it! He fumbled it! Uh-oh! Oh, my God! They gave the ball back! Conneaut, they got a chance in this one. 1 minute and 13 seconds, and the Dragons have given the ball back.
Oh, my goodness!
A disaster. Wow. How do you got to jump on that.
Oh, wow. What can go wrong will.
Wow.
What a job.
And that.
Wow.
Oh.
That is crazy. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. Indians leading it 38-35.
Just a costly mistake there. And if you're Southern, if you could end the game with the ball, that's all you want.
Now you can milk clock a little bit, make them burn their timeouts. They have 2 left.
If you score, it's a 2. This game's over completely.
There's a ton of options here for the Southern Indians. Hand the ball off and might as well run it. I mean, they have been dominating on the ground. Hefner has had himself an incredible game. A timeout called by Valley Christian, having to burn their second timeout. And just what a game by Southern. Just the poise. They were down by 2 touchdowns with about 8 minutes left in the game. Just the poise to maintain focus and retake the lead. 38-35. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. What a job.
Yeah, what a job, and not without some mistakes.
Yeah, that's the other area of focus that you can look at. The just horrendous mistakes by Valley Christian in critical moments of the game.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I get the thought you wanted to roll out of bounds and get the penalty, but it wasn't going to.
No.
It was done, and a defender was there, and you're not jumping on it. And
2 minutes and 35 seconds. Set up, hand the ball off. There he goes, finding a little bit of room, staying on his feet, nearing the 10. Eventually, he gets brought down at the 3. Mason Sosak on the run, the sophomore. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. As Southern has entered the red zone. First and goal from the 4. Indians now looking to add to their 3-point lead. From the gun, 2 out wide, 1 on each side. Hand the ball off, up the middle, he's in! Another touchdown!
Gets the ball back on a fumble here with just over a minute left. 1:06, and it's 2nd and 10 here. They're going to go on the swing pass to Bowles. Bowles is going to get out of bounds. Smart move there as he'll get about 4 yards. So final tally will be 3 yards there, but so 3rd and 7 here with a minute left. Conneaut with 1 timeout. Lakeside with 1 timeout. 46-yard line here. It's 3rd and 7. Stiltner. He's dropping back, empty backfield. He's got room. Taylor on the catch in the middle of the field, 54 seconds.
Absolute bullet right there by Stiltner.
They're going to hurry to the line. No timeout call here. Clock is ticking. 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Stiltner lets one fly downfield. He's got Gooch. He's got Gooch. He's wide open. And the Conneaut Spartans have answered again. Alden Gooch has been a menace to the Dragons all night and will get into the end zone, putting the Conneaut Spartans down by just 1.
And we've seen it multiple times here tonight. Gooch and his ability to find ways to get behind the defense, find the open areas, and Stiltner does not miss them. Absolute strike down the field.
37 seconds left in this one. Conneaut down by 1.
Looks like Conneaut's going to use their final timeout here, and that makes me think
they're going for the win. They are going for the win. Oh my gosh. Alden Gooch has been light tonight.
I wish we had replays right now. I would love to watch that man's highlight reel tonight. It has been absolutely unbelievable what he's been able to do, what Stiltner's been able to do, what this game has done for me.
I mean, Stiltner has played an excellent game, probably the best game I've seen him play this year. I could be wrong. Gooch has been the standout in this one. Every time Conneaut has needed a play, every time they've needed a touchdown, Gooch has answered the call.
You know, and I go back to the play before where I forget what down what it was, but he missed the ball. It was a seam route over the middle, and it was wide open, and it went right through his hands, and he just put his hands on his head because he knew he had an opportunity for 6. Well,
oh my God, they're going for it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the ball game will be decided right here and right now. 37 seconds left in this one. Stiltner holds it. He's in. He's in. 2-point conversion is good. Colby Stiltner. Colby Stiltner, a 2-point conversion run. And the Conneaut Spartans have a new legend in their lore. 37 seconds left in this one. Colby Stiltner, cold-blooded run on that one.
Absolutely. You know, and it wasn't anything extravagant. It was your traditional read option play, and he decided to take it as a ballsy play right there, and he walks in for a 2-point conversion.
I mean, he has to fight through 2 separate defenders. Stretch that into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. You talk about the cojones of Rocco Dobrin to go for the win. We talked about it. When you're on the road, you go for it. It's easier said than done. Now, this story ain't done yet. We got 37 seconds. The Lakeside Dragons with 1 timeout left.
And all you need is a field goal. The Lakeside Dragons have a legend in their own right, and that man is J.J. Murphy, the sensational sophomore quarterback. Has a chance to start his legend right here, right now. Got to be thinking squib here, I would think. No, he's going to absolutely smoke that one. Out of bounds, and the Dragons will start off with 37 seconds on the 35-yard line.
possession possibly of the ball game. 37 seconds remaining. 1st and 10, Dragons.
So now Lakeside starts it off here. It's going to be 1st and 10. You got to talk about how much having a guy like Terry Brown would have helped in this situation in particular.
Absolutely.
Man in motion. Murphy. He's got Wagner. Wagner is going to be taken down, a gain of 6. 30 seconds, clock is going. The clock, I think, has to stop. Yeah, player, I think, was shook up on that one.
Either way, that doesn't change Lakeside's tempo right now. Still got to go hurry up.
No, it doesn't. And Lakeside actually lost an opportunity there, as now they'll spike it. They let about 7 seconds go there. They had a chance during the confusion to line up. So now 16 seconds left. It's 3rd and 5. Lakeside 1 timeout left.
You know, some people may say 7 seconds is nothing, but in a game where every second matters, and especially right now, that is big time loss.
Murphy dropping back. He's wasted some time. Oh my goodness. Sigley is going to end it on a sack. 9 seconds left. And they're going to throw a flag.
It looks like we have a post-play penalty thrown. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct.
And now Conneaut is going to give 15 yards back. So that sack is going to be essentially taken off the board. 15 yards and a first down.
And that's going to result in a first down for Lakeside with 9 seconds left.
And they've grabbed a huge chunk of yards right there.
That's huge, and all that is right there is just making Murphy's job a little easier, because at this point, no timeouts. You can't really play the sideline game either.
I mean, he's got 1 timeout left, but with 9 seconds left, you don't really have use of it. So now it may as well be 1st and goal.
Yep. I mean, you could quick hitter over the middle to the outside with, like you said, 1 timeout, but all this is inevitably setting up for is a one-play Hail Mary.
We're waiting. So it's 4th and 3, but there is all kinds of confusion going on here.
It is not a first down, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4th and 3. Here we go.
This is it. Final play of the game. And that'll drop. Spartans will take over, and I think that's ball game.
The final score, Southern 44, Valley Christian 35.